So he's up top now?
Probably right over the edge.
Wow. It's crazy.
Shots heard in the area. AM 70 around.
My name is Deputy Jordan Lange with the Sheriff's Office. I've been with the Sheriff's Office for about 3 years now. I started back in 2018 with a couple of smaller agencies and transferred over here, and I love my job. I've been with the Sheriff's Office. It's always been my dream to work for the Sheriff's Office since I was a kid. The first thing I found was the Explorers with the Sheriff's Office. I was with them until I was 19 years old. So from 15 and a half to 19 years old, I did anything from community service, ride-alongs. They have these smaller, what they call Explorer Academies that are a week long, kind of prepare you and teach you what it's like to be a cop. So the dedication to be here has been in my blood since I was a kid. Control 783 traffic. Eastbound 500 in Gher Road. So we're gonna follow this car for a little bit. It's been veering side to side. Speeds have been up and down. So we'll see if he's maybe playing on his phone or maybe he's had some drinks tonight. Hello, Deputy Lange with the Sheriff's Office. How are you doing, sir? Hey, so my reason for this stop is because I saw that your speeds were going up and down. Your top speed was 65. This is a 55 mile an hour area. I also noticed that you might have been veering in and out of your lanes. So basically my stop was to make sure that you either weren't on your phone or that you hadn't had any drinks tonight. Nothing like that? Okay. Okay, you just heading home?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind if I take a peek at your license really quick? And I'll get you on your way, man?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a Sunday night. You know, people are out here.
Because I looked, I was like, is that the police behind me? I thought I was seeing the police bumpers, so I was trying to focus.
Yeah, no, you're good, buddy. As long as everything's good to go, I'll get you guys on your way, okay? I just want to make sure I don't have any drinking driving out here, go.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay. You're good, buddy. I'll be right back, okay?
Yep.
So right now I'm running his license to make sure he's a good driver, he has no warrant, so on and so forth. Spoke with the driver. He said he hasn't had anything to drink tonight. He's heading home. He said he had the vehicle on cruise control, but it just seemed kind of odd. So maybe he was hitting the gas brake. He just didn't realize it. So either way, no signs of intoxication tonight. I didn't see any phones around him, and he said he wasn't on his phone. So we're going to make sure he's good to go and get him on his way. All right, Michael. Here's your ID back for you, bud. Have a good night. Drive safe, okay? Thanks for your time. The reason why I like the Sheriff's Office is because I'm a more independent person. I like to be able to do my job, not be micromanaged. I like the fact that I can go out and do traffic stops and go to calls and adventure into my world of policing the way I like to police our community and assist and be kind to kids and see the world in a positive light. And I like to do that, and I can do that here at the Sheriff's Office, where in a city atmosphere, where I worked before, it's not the same. My sergeants are fantastic. They work really well with everybody, and they're a team player. They will get in the middle of everything with all the deputies. We're being dispatched to a commercial burglary in progress. Sounds like it's fairly close to us. So I'm gonna get in the area, wait for some more units. Sounds like some people are jumping fences and figure out what's going on. I bet you they're a bunch of kids playing around, you know? Probably have no idea that they shouldn't be back here.
It's secure.
It looks like they probably did jump it. You know, it's all bent a little bit. Really? Oh, just stepped in a pool.
Do you have your ID on you, Mike?
I do, but once I have to legally give it to you, I'm not gonna.
Okay, so right now we have a real suspicion that you're in there right when you're not supposed to. Unless you can open this lock.
Chris.
You opened the last one.
Chris.
Your name's Chris? Or are you on the phone with a guy named Chris?
Oh, that's my boss, Chris.
Oh, okay.
Hang on.
What is the name of the business here?
Landscape.
Landscape?
There it goes.
Like I said, I got no problem.
Yeah, I can get it for you, bud. Okay.
Okay. Well, I believe you're supposed to be here. Thieves don't typically jump stuff, have keys to open it.
Okay.
How's it going, buddy?
Good. Yeah,
So
so
does
I
RGL?
hop this every time I go in and out. Oh, yeah, I've been there for like 2.5 years, and if somebody's complaining now, that's kind of weird.
Maybe it's just they just finally saw it once. You want to get them on the radio. What was your first name?
My name is...
And you don't want to give me your last name?
Nah, unless I, you know, am
Do you have a
expected of a
warrant or
crime.
anything or something like that?
Nah, but that doesn't matter. I'm not expected of a crime, am I?
Okay. Well, no, not at this time. Not anymore. Once you open the fence for us. Is that your boss? You said.
It is.
What's your boss's first name? You said Chris.
Do you
The
want me
gate's
to
gonna
talk
hit you,
to
buddy.
him or tell him to see him another day?
Well, the reason I'm going to get his name and stuff is so if something happens here, we can give him a call.
Yeah, he hasn't said a word since I told him I was gonna open the gates to you guys. So
Okay. Is there a phone number I can reach him at?
yeah,
Is there a phone number I can reach you at? That way, if this happens again, I can just call you and say, hey,
Was it you?
are people climbing over the fence to get you, or are you okay?
yeah, no, I got no problem giving you guys. Hang on, let me just lock this.
Is there anyone else on the property with you?
Yeah, it's just me and a lady friend I have over, but
Okay.
scared.
Mike, don't make me laugh. All right, we found who was on the property. They're actually allowed to be there. Turns out that he lives on the property and has permissions from the property owner to be there in his RV. It just turns out that he hops the fence to go back into the property rather than opening it up. So it sounds like a passerby might have just seen that and was concerned and wanted to make sure the property was being taken care of and nobody was burglarizing it. So some things I love to do outside the sheriff's office, and the sheriff's office actually still gets to include me in some of these hobbies, is motocross. I ride all the time. I have several bikes myself. Washougal Raceway is fairly close to where I work. In fact, it's in our jurisdiction. And every year they have Supercross that comes out to Washougal Raceway, and they do their races up there. And part of what the sheriff's office does is we supply or provide security for the Supercross riders, for the community, for the citizens up there that are up there enjoying the event. And I get to be a part of that. I get to meet the riders sometimes. I get to watch the races as well as be there with the community, and they get to see me. That is a big hobby of mine. I also like to longboard. I love to go to the gym. I love hiking. I love my family. So we're heading to a call up north. It's gonna be far north county area. Sounds like a son has fell off a cliff. I don't know what that means just yet, but he is screaming in pain. And we have fire and medical en route as well, and 4 other deputies. So we're gonna see if we can render some help with him, especially if he's injured, and get him to some safety. Hello. Can you see him, Rocky? Can you see him?
Yeah, but I wouldn't.
No, I know. I'm just curious.
Those rocks are really slick. So,
Is that how he fell? The slick rocks?
we don't know if I don't know.
Wow. That's a waterfall. I will. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. You guys need any help with anything?
I don't think.
Okay.
I think it's just busy work. We're not doing anything with this.
I get
it's
it.
all going to be high angle.
Yeah. Okay. This is our injured person. He's 25 or 4.
Be careful, those rocks
Yeah.
are super slippery.
Hey Rocky, I sent you a picture of him. Can you see him? Is he moving?
He just crawled like 10 feet. He's still moving. He's wobbling that side to side. That's slick.
Rocky, here, buddy.
I can't see his face, but
That's him.
yeah, that's
His first name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Right behind you. Right behind you. Good trip.
Let's make sure we're staying out of their way.
Yeah. Hey, honey. My name is Deputy Lange with the Sheriff's Office, okay?
Is he alive?
Well, he's still moving right now, okay? So he's still breathing, right? Because he's moving. So we're gonna keep our heads up. We're gonna keep thinking positive about this, okay? So it sounds like you walked away to use the restroom. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then when you looked back, what
I
happened?
thought I saw his phone fall, but
Okay.
I think it was him falling.
Okay. Did you see his flashlight in the air or something? Okay. Okay. And did you yell down to him?
Well, at first I was in disbelief. I'm like, there's no way, right? So
Yeah.
I walked over and then I yelled to him, and I thought I was hearing screaming, but the waterfall was just drowning it out.
Yeah.
I just didn't know. And then I kept hearing it, and then I felt like I had a conversation with him. So I called him. I'm like, hey, no, I called 911. I'm like, 911, like,
Yeah.
is he okay? Is he okay?
As of right now, he's breathing, right? But I can't confirm. It was a long fall, honey. So we have to just stay positive, okay?
It was my idea to come here. Oh my god.
It's not your fault that this happened, so
I
okay.
walked away for 1 second.
But it's slippery up there. Even we were slipping up there, okay?
I told him before we came here, like, there's a cliff, like, we gotta be careful, we gotta have our flashlights out. I slept for 1 second.
I know. Hey, you gotta stay positive, okay? Look at me for a second. Look at me for a second, okay? Just look at me. You gotta stay positive, okay? Because right now he's still breathing.
He's breathing, okay.
Right.
So it sounds like he's doing okay. They're talking to him,
Okay.
but it sounds like he might have an injured back. Okay, so he's probably going to have some pretty serious injuries, but it's good news, right? So they're talking with him, okay? But it sounds like he might have some injuries, okay?
As long as he's alive.
Yep. Okay. I figured you probably would want to know that.
Thank you so much. Thank
Yep.
you so much.
Just keep hanging out. We'll,
I'm trying to get in contact with my mom.
okay.
I forgot.
All right. You doing okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, you bet.
Rocky here is flying his drone over the scene right now. We're about to lower a rescue basket down to our injured subject and give him some first aid, get him back up here, and get him transported to the hospital, get him some help. It sounds like he's pretty injured from his fall, something about 75 feet down after slipping off some rocks. So he's up top now?
Probably right over the edge from the window.
Wow. It's crazy.
Go down on red, down on blue, down on both. Watch the frame. Watch the frame. Down on blue, down on orange. You gotta pull it out, we might have to pull it out. Okay, good, stop. How you doing, bud?
Okay. We just gotta make sure. Can he? He know if he can talk.
We could probably talk.
We just gotta make sure he wasn't pushed. Is all. And then we're out of here.
Come on, guys.
Call for doctor's orders for like pressure stop. I didn't do anything. They did say I could like just start gripping in 50s of ketamine if it's pressure so light, I would have been fentanyl. But I mean,
All right, clear the path. Everybody back up, open the
yeah,
clear the path.
Are you intoxicated?
No.
Oh, okay. No, she's 18. He was not pushed. He said, of course not. That's what he said.
Did they fall?
He said he fell. He said the ground slipped out from underneath him. So we got our patient out of his predicament. It sounds like he's good. Medical staff was able to get down there and provide him medical aid down where he was at and bring him back up to safety where he was placed in an ambulance. I want to say thank you to our Clark County Fire and Rescue, as well as our search and rescue team that was out here. They did a fantastic job. Thanks for riding along with me tonight. I hope you enjoy the video. See you next time.
Emails, yelling at each other. Shots heard in the area. The M71 is en route.